Hey there, welcome to this HTML knowledge test designed specifically for beginners. Whether you are starting out on your web development journey or you are just looking to reinforce your HTML skills, I want to encourage you to tell you that you have clicked on the right video, you're on the right place. In this video, we'll be diving into the essentials of HTML, testing your understanding along the way. It's a great opportunity to gauge your knowledge this year and identify the areas of improvement. So if that's it, what you need, grab a seat, get ready, and let's see how well you know HTML. So without further ado, let's jump in and get started. But before we get started, I want you to tell you that it will be very helpful and beneficial for you to take a piece of paper, and once you are following along this video, before I give the right answer, try it yourself and leave a comment of your score in the comment section below. And by the end of this video, I'll tell you how much the total is, so you can see where to improve and hopefully get the real great results. The style HTML element contains style information for a document or part of a document. It contains CSS, which is applied to content of the document containing this style element. Is this true or false? Try it. The answer is true. The style HTML element is used to embed the CSS within an HTML document. Well, in other words, CSS is the cascading style sheet. In case you don't know, the styles defined inside the style element apply to a document, to the context of the document containing that element. So moving on to our next question, the dash HTML elements represent the paragraph. Right. So here is our correct answer, and widely used tag for the paragraph is P, angular brackets and P. So moving on to our third question, dash element represents the portion of a document whose content is only indirectly related to the document's main content. The correct answer is aside, angular bracket and aside, which represents content indirectly related to the main document context, often used for side notes or additional information like links and much more. Moving on to our fourth question, which of the following is the most suitable for writing HTML web page? Here is the answer. Sublime text is the more suitable for writing HTML web pages. And our fifth question, which character is used after opening angular bracket to represent the closing tag? Also, here is the answer. The character used after the opening angular bracket to represent the closing tag in HTML is /. Which of the following defines measurement as a percentage relative to another value, typically and closing element? The percentage symbol defines measurement as a percentage relative to another value, typically an closing element in the context of CSS for web design. Dash element represents an ordered list of items, typically rendered as a bulleted list. Well, the correct answer is is this one on the screen. I can see you see on the screen. Next, you have the dash is used to define the emphasis text. So the correct answer here also is this one, the first one. The ninth question, this element represents the root top level element of the HTML document, so it is also referred to as a root element. Try it. The correct answer is the first option in this case. Our 10th question, or number 10. This element produces a line break in the text. The correct answer is the line break. The angular bracket BR element produces a line break in the text, forcing the content following it to start on a new line. So the answer is on the last option. Question number 11. The H1 to H6 HTML elements represent 6 levels of section headings. H1 is the highest section level and H6 is the lowest section level. Is this true or false? True. The answer is true. And number 12. Which of the following is true? So our correct answer here is the first option. You need a web server to host your website file. That's the truth. Moving on to our next question. Dash is a block level element which acts as generic container. It has no effect on the content or layout until styled in some way with CSS. So the answer is div. Div element is a block level element that acts as a generic container. It has no effect on the content or the layout until styled in some ways using the CSS. Number 14. Element represents a section of a page whose purpose is to provide navigation links either within the current document or to the other documents. Common examples of navigation sections are menus, table of contents, and indexes. So the correct answer here is the second option, not the last one. I made a mistake. Moving on, comments in HTML are represented by. The answer is the option on the top.
Question 16. Which section of the web will contain metadata? Our answer is on the head section. They provide the metadata about the HTML document, such as character set, viewport settings, maybe, and keywords. They also do the keywords. Number 17. In an image tag, which of the following attributes specifies the file path of the image, of an image? A CRC attribute specifies the file path of an image. It is our answer. It contains the URL or local file path pointing to the image file that the browser should display. So that's the answer in the third option. So next, the tag used to add the image to the HTML document is it is in the last option on the screen. The answer is in the last option for this question. So moving on to our element, to our next question. Element represent the self-contained composition in a document, page, application, or the site which is intended to be independently distributable or reusable. For example, include a forum post, a magazine or newspaper article, or a blog entry, a product card, a user submitted comment, an art or interactive widget or any other independent content. Well, our answer is on the top option, maybe. Moving on to number 20. Which of the following is used to open a document in the tab? Our most correct answer is the second option, 2021. Yeah, what day was that? Or 21, not 2021. Now, which tag is used to display text in the title bar of the web document? Now, the answer is the title is used to. The title is the correct answer. The second option, yes, this is the second option. 22. Well, moving on to number 21. Which of the following is used to encapsulate the heading part of your web? The head is our answer, or in the last option. So moving on to number 23. Let me do this. The HTML and HTTP standards are defined by an organization known as for the answer, we prefer the World Wide Web or the third option. Our answer is on the third option. The HTML and HTTP standards are defined by the World Wide Web Constitution, or bracket W3C. And moving on to our 24th question. What is the abbreviation of the HTTP? The answer is the second option, Hypertext Transfer Protocol. So moving on to 25. I'm sure you're following up, and please don't forget to hit the subscribe if you found this video very useful or helpful to you, or if you want to support me. So I would highly appreciate that. You're absolutely amazing. So moving on to now 25. Which item is used to refer to a composition that are used for storing web files? No, which term is used to refer to a computers that are used for storing files, not composition? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I was reading what is. Dang. Let me start afresh. Which term is used to refer to the computers that are used for storing web page files? Our answer for this question is web servers. The web servers are the ones So for this case, they are absolutely the favorite. So moving on to 26. Question 26. The HTML program is saved using dash extension. That's a great question. Try it also. Try it. Ensure that you're trying it. Our answer for this case is on the third option. So .html. Yeah. I'm very sure no one got it wrong on your script. I'm sure. Moving on to 27. Which image file does not support transparent backgrounds? Is this background? No great spelling or anything along the lines of that. So our correct answer is JPG, not WebP. I made a mistake also here. I don't know what happened to me, but in the moment I'm doing this video, no mistake, everything is perfect. Okay, so I'm giving you all the things that I've tried in my holidays. So our next question is, what does CSS stands for? Maybe you are just starting out. I'm not sure you do know what it stands for. So you can say cascading style sheet. That's the correct answer. Okay, cascading style sheet. Okay, not current sheet style. Damn, that's wrong. So I made a mistake also there. So moving on to dash element is used to present an item in a list. It must be contained in a parent element and an ordered list or a menu. Dash element is used to present the item in a list. It must be contained in a parent element, an ordered list, an unordered list, or a menu. What's that? That's our answer. The last option is our answer list. Okay, so question number 30. Let me see here. Which program is used by a web client to view the web pages? Oh, they use the web browser, right? Yeah, that is very simple because you are on YouTube. Maybe you are on the web, you're not using the app also. That's what you used. Okay, so our first option is favorable. So the dash elements are tags used in HTML documents to provide structured metadata about the web page. What's that? The second question. The second option is the best. Dang. Question 32. Let me go to question 32 right now. So our question 32 says the dash HTML element represents the content of the HTML document, and there can only be one in a document. What's that? The dash HTML element. What's the option here? Oh, guys, ensure that you are trying it out. And drop your answers in the comment section. Ensure that you are moving on to question 33. 33. Which attribute is used to name an element uniquely? Which attribute is used to name an element uniquely? Which attribute is used to name an element uniquely? I think the best option here is the second one, ID. Yeah, ID. Yeah, that's the one. Moving on to question 24. The attribute provides alternative information for an image if a user for some reason cannot view it. Let's answer this one. Alt, info, title, details. Oh, alt is the best option. Yeah, I consider not to answer these ones due to some lack of time. So that's it for this video. Please make sure to answer the questions. The total for these answers and the total for these questions are 34. So this out of 34, you can just drop your results out of 34. Be honest with yourselves, okay? I've tried my best. I have answered 90% of these questions, so 10% is remaining for you to answer the questions, okay? So that's it for this video. I don't want to make this video very long.